72 in Allentown, 73 in Millville. And you see that flow out of the southwest. That's just going to bump up those numbers today. So yesterday it was kind of refreshing in the morning. Not the case today. As we look at satellite and radar, you can see we're dry through the region. We do have a good amount of cloud cover, though, at the moment. But we are going to break through with sunshine during the daytime hours. And it is turning hot. At 8 a.m., it's a muggy 80 degrees. It's already hot at lunchtime, 91, 95 at 4 o'clock, but feeling like the triple digits. We'll be watching for an isolated storm to pop up late afternoon and early evening. At 8 o'clock, watching for some of those storms in 83. It may be most active later on tonight, Matt.
A lot of activity going on
here, and all the area in orange right along I-95 and the surrounding community. It's going to feel like it's around 100 degrees today. Currently 76 degrees in the city. It's already mild and muggy. Now we're dry right now through the region, but we also have a chance for some severe storms. As we look at the rain chances over the next 18 hours or so, we can see that we're dry through the morning hours with no problem. And even at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, there's about a 15% chance of something popping up. That's not too great. By 9 o'clock, about a 60% chance, kind of peaking late tonight at 11 o'clock. You've got a good 70% chance for a few storms through the area and into the overnight hours. So something we'll watch as the day progresses. But it is a hot day, Matt, with a high reaching around 90 degrees.
Oh, boy.
Posted starts at 9 o'clock this morning because later this afternoon, the heat index value in the core of our region is going to reach the triple digits, around 100 degrees. Issue 1. Issue 2, the storm threat. So I put this graphic up to show you the chance of precipitation. The morning hours were dry at 11 o'clock, about a 0% chance, no big deal. Even at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe a 15% chance, but by 7 o'clock, a 50% chance. Kind of the peak of it is later tonight, between 9 and 11 o'clock, when you've got a good 70% chance of precipitation. So it increases as the late day and nighttime wears on. Current temperature is 76. It is really muggy out there. Here's a look at your day ahead. At 8 a.m., it's muggy, it's 80 degrees, high clouds around. By lunchtime, it's already hot, about 91, 95 at 4 o'clock, with a good amount of clouds around. Anytime after that, watching for a spotty storm, but more likely, Matt, in the evening hours at 8 o'clock, we'll be on storm watch for those storms to develop today.
We'll keep our eyes peeled, Karen. We've been watching
That's how everybody's feeling about it, right? You may be feeling that way about the weather later today as well. We have a severe weather threat. Let's talk about what kind of threat. The risk for tornado is low. It's not non-existent, but I would say it's low. Damaging winds, probably the best chance of what we'll see as far as severe weather. Can't rule out large hail. Flash flooding could also be an issue. I don't think it'll be anything widespread, but the ground is so hard, and if you get that heavy rain coming down with any one of these storms, you could certainly have some runoff. So how about the time frame? What are we talking about? Don't cancel any plans this afternoon, but anytime after 4 o'clock, kind of make sure you're checking in on your phone with your app. You're checking in with us on the air, because anything could pop up late afternoon, but that would be pretty spotty. Even at 7 o'clock at night, we're looking at a couple of cells, maybe here or there, but many areas might be dry. Now, the later it gets at night, the better chance you have to see some of these storms. So 8:30, 9 o'clock, you see a couple of cells in this region. Even in the overnight hours, I've been looking at some models at midnight, at 1 a.m. Maybe just 1 or 2 cells that could be strong that we're keeping an eye on. And then more in the overnight hours, it's just some rain that ends early tomorrow morning. But something to watch for late today and into tonight. So the storms is one issue. The heat is another. We've got a heat advisory. These are temperatures around the region, at least 95 in the city and all along I-95. Low to mid 90s in the Lehigh Valley, 96 in Williamstown and Millville, and in Wildwood about 86, Surf City 81. For the most part at the shoreline today, you're low to mid 80s, but you do have a high risk of rip currents, and it turns pretty windy at the shore as well. So those were the air temperatures. How will it feel? This is Future Tracker showing at lunchtime. It already feels at 12 o'clock this afternoon like the mid 90s. And then we advance this to the later afternoon hours. By 3 o'clock, it feels like the triple digits. That's why we've got the heat advisory today, because the humidity is way up there. So you have heat and humidity. And even this evening at 7 o'clock at night, feeling like the mid-90s. Take a closer look and let's show you what satellite and radar are looking at. No storms in the area, just a lot of high, thin clouds out there right now. So as you're planning the next 12 hours, in the morning hours, heading for that run at 8 a.m., it's about 79 degrees with sunshine and clouds. By lunchtime, it's 91. These are the air temperatures. At 2 o'clock, 94. At 4 o'clock, hitting that high of 95. And at 4 o'clock, you have about a 20% chance of something popping up, but a greater chance in the later afternoon and evening. And also the air quality index, not a big problem today. It's moderate today. Here's your exclusive AccuWeather 7-day forecast. It's hot, it's humid, 95 for your high, feeling like the triple digits. Some late day and nighttime storms that could be strong to severe. Even in the overnight hours, a couple of storms. Early tomorrow morning, we go from clouds to sun. It's a lot nicer in the afternoon, and 88. Just picture perfect on Friday. Make some outdoor plans. I'm already changing my plans. Looking at Friday looks great, 84. The weekend, kind of a mixed bag. It's really humid. Not a temperature at 68 in Allentown, 70 in Millville. It's still really muggy right now, but that changes as the front moves offshore. So right now we've got the wet conditions through South Jersey, through parts of Delaware, basically dry in the city right now. The roads are just wet from that rain that already moved through. A wider look, the clouds are still lingering even behind the showers, but you can see how clear it is in Pittsburgh and western PA. So we're going to clear out in a hurry, and the clouds giving way to plenty of sunshine. It's a warm day ahead with less humidity. So at 8 a.m. it's rather cloudy and humid and 74, but by lunchtime, it's partly sunny, 82. At 4 o'clock, pretty sunny and warm, turning somewhat less humid and 88. So it's a warm day ahead, but not nearly as hot as yesterday. At 8 o'clock, it's a nice evening for baseball and 83 degrees. So a good looking day ahead. Just got to get through the clouds and the humidity right now. It is still muggy right now. The temperature 72 in the city. It's 68 in Allentown, 70 in Millville. But the humidity is going to drop during the day. So you may have heard that rain kind of hitting the house in some areas. We had some damaging winds with this, but we look right now at the radar, and it's just some rather light rain kind of pushing through New Jersey and Delaware at this point. We're dry in the city, but we do have a lot of clouds still in the city, but we can see that sharp divide between the clouds and the sunshine, that clearer skies that they see in western and now even central PA. So we've got sunshine coming our way. It's a nicer day after some clouds this morning. Still kind of muggy at 8 a.m. with clouds and sunshine mixing. At lunchtime, a good deal of sun and 82. At 4 o'clock, it's 88. It's sunny and warm, but turning a little bit less humid, so not bad. A really nice evening ahead for baseball. At 8 o'clock, it's 83 degrees. So we've got a good one today. It's warm, but not as hot as yesterday. Got about a half an inch of rain in the city itself. That's all pushing off the coastline. So waking up in Atlantic City, you still have some showers, but it's already pushing east, and it's taking the clouds along with it. So first will be sunshine in the Lehigh Valley, then in the city out here. It's muggy out there still right now. That hasn't changed just yet. It's 70 degrees right now in the city. Looking at your hour-by-hour forecast at 8 a.m., still kind of muggy with clouds and sunshine and 75, but it's bright and sunny at lunchtime and 83. 88, sunny and warm, but lower humidity at 4. Great night for baseball at 8 o'clock. It's 83 degrees. Looking pretty good this afternoon, Matt. Good morning, everybody. Let's jump to the pick of the week because it's tomorrow, and I want you to enjoy it. A high of 84 degrees, loads of sunshine, low humidity all day. Temperatures even a touch below average tomorrow. And why enjoy it? Especially because the weekend's a little unsettled here. So Saturday, 86 in the city, Sunday, 90 at the shore, about 80, 83 degrees at the shore. But both days you've got a shot for some precipitation. A lot of clouds Saturday, especially today. Models are hinting that shower or activity with thunderstorms may hold off till late in the day. We'll have to see. But Sunday at any point we've got the threat for a storm. So a little unsettled and a lot humid for the weekend. Another reason to enjoy this afternoon and tomorrow, which looks really beautiful. Right now we're in a time of transition. We've got cloudy skies in Philadelphia. Even in Allentown, you're almost in that clearing mark. What a distinct difference it is from, you can see in western PA where they have the clear skies, to the clouds that are hugging now. The showers are pushing off the coastline. We got about a half an inch of rain in the city and some damaging winds in some spots late last night with those storms. They're history now, and it's still muggy this morning. 70 degrees the current temperature, but gradually the humidity is dropping. The air quality is pretty good, so no big issues today. It's moderate for ozone. Take a closer look and let's show you the swimming forecast because it's a good day to head into that pool. At lunchtime, it's 83. We have plenty of sunshine by then. 2 o'clock, it's nice and sunny, 86. It's a warm one today. At 4 o'clock, you're sitting at 88 degrees for your high today. The UV index is pretty high, so make sure you're prepared for that. But the humidity by this afternoon isn't bad, so a good day to get into that pool today. Highs all across I-95 into the upper 80s today with lots of sunshine this afternoon. About 84 in Allentown, 85 in Coatesville, 90 in Millville. Temperatures along the shore points are in the low to mid 80s. Today, again, you do have that moderate risk of rip currents today with a high of 84. Moderate risk tomorrow as well. A strong sea breeze tomorrow, making it quite breezy. The high's only 76 at the shore tomorrow. On Saturday, a lot of clouds and humid and 80 degrees. Here's your exclusive AccuWeather 7-day forecast. We're dealing with the morning clouds, but they're not going to last very long. It's turning nice and bright with lowering humidity, 88 degrees. Tomorrow's beautiful with a high of 84. Saturday's muggy. We've got a couple of scattered storms, especially late in the day. Sunday, even muggier. It's hot with a high of 90 degrees with some scattered storms. So the weekend stays unsettled. And then for the week, morning run or maybe the morning trip to the golf course, Matt says 59 degrees. Just have some bright lights with you. It's only 55 in Quakertown. I mean, how comfortable out there. 58 in Pottstown, a little milder in the city itself, 68, but just 62 in Malvern, 60 in Kennett Square, 66 in Mulliga Hill, a little warmer there, and 70 in Fortescue and Milford. The thing about this morning and today is it's so nice and comfortable. Those dew points are only in the 40s and 50s, so we're in the good zone. We are boosting this up for the weekend, so don't get used to it. It's going to be pretty tropical. There are the clouds that I spoke of, especially north of the city where it's pretty cloudy out there right now. Looking at the next few hours, it feels refreshing. Still some clouds around at 8 and 68, but head outside for lunch. It's only 77, low 80s this afternoon. More comfortable than it has been in a few days. And the weekend, not so great, Matt. So enjoy. Right, well, good luck to everybody. Maybe just take the day off. Is it too late to do that? The roads are a mess and the weather's beautiful. Look how temperatures are right now. 54 in Quakertown. It is so cool and comfortable. 56 in Doylestown and Pottstown. We're at 58 in Reading, 66 in the city, but we've now dipped some new numbers just to the upper 50s right now in Malvern. You see that with the shades of blue north and west, shades of yellow here in South Jersey, showing a little milder, 64 in Hamilton, 69 in Fortescue, 69 in Milford. But you know what? In addition to the comfortable temperatures, such comfortable dew points, they're only in the 40s and 50s. It turns more tropical for the weekend. Let's take a quick look at the day ahead. Lots of clouds in place right now, but we're seeing plenty of sunshine in the afternoon. At 8 a.m. it's 69. At lunchtime, 77. This afternoon, Tam, 83 degrees. Nice and comfortable today.
All right, looking forward to that. Thank you, Karen. Breaking overnight, an innocent bystander is in the hospital wounded after gunmen fired 55 shots in Philadelphia's Parkside neighborhood. The bullets travel nearly 2 blocks. 2 of them. All right, let's go on over to Karen Rogers. It feels like San Francisco out there.
It feels beautiful out there today, doesn't it? But let's talk about the 4th of July holiday because we're not that far off now, within a week. It looks hot, likely the mid 90s. Right now we're calling for 94, but I have seen some models suggesting the upper 90s, so something we're keeping an eye on. It's muggy on the 4th of July. Looks like a stray storm possible. Not too great of a chance, but we could be seeing a thunderstorm around. The last 2 years we had a high about 88, which is typical for this time of year. So this 4th of July looks a lot hotter than that. And it could start an extended heat wave. Some of the models that I'm looking at suggest we could see a full week of 90s coming your way starting the 4th of July. So be prepared for extended heat. I also want you to be prepared to stay tuned this weekend because we've got a couple of shots for gusty storms. Most of the day Saturday's dry. We get a warm front that lifts through Saturday. It looks like more likely Saturday night could see a gusty storm, especially north and west. But then when that cold front comes through, especially through the late afternoon on Sunday, looks like we could see some scattered thunderstorms that could be strong to severe with potentially some damaging winds once again and perhaps flooding downpours. So something to keep an eye on for the weekend. Now, right now we are storm free. We're just kind of in and out of clouds. Right now it's mostly north of the city that you're seeing the clouds. But the big story today is how refreshing it feels. Look at these numbers. Low 50s in Chalfont, upper 50s still in Exton, upper 40s in Lake Harmony, 66 in the city, 67 in Millville today. Your hour-by-hour forecast along I-95, 69 at 8, nice and bright this afternoon. At lunchtime, 77, at 4 o'clock, 83 with low humidity. And then in the Lehigh Valley, you're seeing starting only in the low 60s with those clouds around, but the afternoon bright, about 80 degrees. At the shore, you've got a moderate risk of rip currents. Look how comfortably cool these temperatures are because you get a gusty sea breeze here. So only the mid 70s along the shoreline. Take a closer look and let's talk about what happens from here. We do have good conditions today for the air quality. The ozone's moderate, but not a big deal with the air quality today. So get outside and enjoy this nice day ahead. Here's your exclusive AccuWeather 7-day sunshine, low humidity and 83. Tomorrow, a lot of clouds in place, maybe some peaks of sun, 87. Most of the day looks dry. It's really at night that we could see a gusty storm in 1 or 2 spots, especially north and west. That may last into Sunday morning, but then Sunday, a couple scattered storms, especially in the late afternoon. 93, but feeling hot because the humidity is just tropical. So Sunday could really feel like it's near 100 degrees with a couple of those scattered storms that could be strong to severe late day. Monday, breezy and less humid, 82. Tuesday, seasonal.